In this video, I'll show you how to install side mounting blocking. This can be used for light fixtures, for doorbells, and other things that you need to affix to your house. So there's various types of blocking. Here you can see one such variant, and this is for Dutch lap. Here you can see one for vinyl, and vinyl usually is about 4 inches, and that's where the block fits right into that 4-inch gap that you have there for the vinyl. But you have to make sure that you buy the right block for the siding of your house. So here you can see this fits perfectly on this 4-inch vinyl siding. So it's important to get the side blocking or the surface mount blocking that fits the exterior of your house. If it's a vinyl house, if it's a Dutch lap, whatever it is, you have to get the right side blocking that's going to fit that. There's various profiles, and these profiles will work with specific siding. Here you can see a new work surface mount. We're not going to be specifically talking about these. This is if you're building a new house and you don't have the vinyl yet. But the surface blocking we're going to go over is basically if you have the exterior of your house already done and you want to fix something to that exterior. Here you can see I got one of these surface mounts, and this is for a Dutch lap, and when I got this, it didn't fit the exterior of this house, so I had to get another one with the right profile, as you can see here. So again, it's important to know what kind of siding you have before you buy these surface mounts. So I finally got the right one after I ordered a couple, and this one, as you can see, fits in there. It's gonna hide all the wiring and give me a nice flat surface to mount my light fixture to. You can see here this is a wood cladding siding, and what they did was just basically cut a hole into the wood and then put it up against the wood and mount it that way. Now that we have the correct surface blocking, we're just going to score the back like I did here, and then we're going to go ahead and just remove this so you can feed the wires through. So we're going to go ahead and snug it up against where that hole is, where the wires are coming out. It's basically going to go onto the cladding like this, or the vinyl. You want to make sure it's straight, so I'm using the level. But this is what's going to happen. The wires are going to be inside there, and then here you see I have the bracket. What's going to hold the surface blocking in place is actually the screws that go through the bracket. It doesn't matter what bracket it is, but the screws going through the bracket, they're going to go ahead and hold that surface mounting block into the siding of the house, and then you can mount your fixture. But you can see the bracket that I have here, these black screws on the sides, that's what's going to hold the fixture. But I'm also going to put screws through the bracket itself, as you can see here, and they're going to go right through the surface mount, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's going to hold the bracket and the surface mount in place, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the fixture onto the surface mount. So there's a lot of videos online that don't explain this right, but that bracket is what's going to hold the surface mount blocking, and then it's also going to be used for the lighting as well. If you have the right surface mounting block, it's really not hard to do. And as far as the wires on here, it's basically black with black, neutral, which is the white wire with a white wire, and then ground with ground. And I'm also grounding it to the bracket screw, as you can see here. So this is really self-explanatory. And then these screws that I'm moving here, these are the ones that are going to hold the light fixture in place onto the bracket, which is held in place with the screws that go through the surface mount onto the siding of the house. So you can see these black screws here on the side actually hold the lighting fixture to the bracket. On some brackets it might be different, but the concept is the same. The bracket is what's going to hold everything in place, the light fixture and the surface block. So the only other thing to do now is go ahead and put a little silicone around the surface block itself so water doesn't penetrate inside. But aside from that, you're done, and it looks a lot better than mounting it directly on the vinyl or whatever you have. Well, I hope this video has helped you on how to install a surface mounting block, and I have all the product links in the description. I hope this helped you. Please put a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next video.